Hello, online world and family. I was talking to a friend the other day about love and about what love really is, particularly how sometimes we imagine love to look, how we believe it's supposed to pan out in our lives, especially if we've gone through challenging relationships or trauma or disappointments earlier in our growth and development. And so many times when we go through those things, especially as youth and adolescents and young adults, we imagine this picture of love that looks perfect. It looks like something that never hurts, something that never causes pain, something that never disappoints, something that never re-traumatizes or, God forbid, cause more trauma or more traumatic experience. And so oftentimes when we encounter real love, we do not recognize it because it does not look like the perfectly painted picture that we have created in our minds. And so then by the end of the discussion, we started to talk about, well, what is love? How do we define it? And she really came to a conclusion about that. But it made me reflect on what is the definition of love? What is love? And as someone who loves to grow, one of the things that I thought of is that love is the compost that's added to your soil that helps the seed that you are to grow fully into all that the divine has called for it to be. And if you know anything about compost, compost is not necessarily mixed properly. There's so many components to it. There's brown stuff like leaves and wood chips and paper. And then there's other things, greens like food and leaves and other things that are mixed in. And it often includes some manure, some poop from an animal that can be mixed into it to help it biodegrade and be all that it is intended to be, which is an additive to help, again, the soil get all the nutrients it needs so that the seed within that soil can grow properly. Now, here's the thing. Not everyone mixes their compost well. The people that are in your life that bring love into your life may not have had their compost mixed well. And when you don't mix your compost well, guess what? Sorry, I'm gonna cuss a little bit. It smells like shit. And so you get more of that than you get anything else. And so it feels uncomfortable because they have not had the proper turning and did not maybe get the proper ingredients mixed in to their compost. And so when it's added to your soil, it's uncomfortable. It's disappointing. It may hurt. It may cause some pain because now you have to work on your own soil in a way that mixes in the compost and helps it to biodegrade in the proper manner for it to be utilized by you, the seed, to grow into better versions of yourself. And so many times, again, that love is the thing that causes you to grow, causes you to dig deep into your own soil, causes you to reflect on the nutrients in your own soil. And you may have to make some adjustments, some internal adjustments, so that the compost can be mixed within your soil in a way that makes sense and becomes nutrient giving and not just stinky. And then you will have all that you need to grow. The seed can grow into its fullest potential. So when we think about love in that way. It's a beautiful thing. It doesn't always feel good. It doesn't always make us comfortable. It doesn't always feel perfect or perfected. But if you spend time doing your work and allowing the divine to reveal to you what that compost in your life is trying to bring out, acknowledge, shine a light on, then you can grow and develop and incorporate that love in a way that helps you to become better. Have a loving and blessed day.